Sometimes, life breaks you in ways you never expected. Evan Parker believed he had everything planned: a stable job, a clear future, a timeline that made sense. And then, everything collapsed. One morning, Evan received an email that changed his life. "We regret to inform you." Just like that, years of effort disappeared. Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into silent nights filled with doubt. Evan started asking the question so many people ask in their darkest moments: God, why would you take this away from me? He had done everything right, worked hard, stayed disciplined, believed. Yet here he was, lost, angry, and afraid. Every door he knocked on stayed closed. Every plan failed. Every hope felt delayed. One evening, exhausted and defeated, Evan sat alone in a quiet park. The city lights flickered in the distance as tears filled his eyes. That's when he noticed an old man feeding birds nearby. The man looked at Evan and said calmly, "Looks like life didn't go the way you planned." Evan let out a bitter laugh. "Life didn't just change my plans, it destroyed them." The man smiled gently. "Or maybe," he said, "it's saving you from a future you were never meant to live." Those words stayed with Evan. That night, for the first time in weeks, Evan stopped asking why and started asking, what now? Instead of chasing what he lost, he explored what he had ignored for years: his passion. The thing he once loved but never trusted enough to pursue. Slowly, uncertainly, he began again. No guarantees, no applause, just faith and effort. Months later, Evan found himself in a place he never imagined, doing work that fulfilled him, meeting people who believed in him, living with purpose instead of pressure. Looking back, he finally understood. What he thought was a punishment was actually protection. What felt like rejection was redirection. What seemed like delay was divine timing. God didn't ruin his plan. God replaced it with something better. Life lesson. If your plans are falling apart right now, don't assume God has abandoned you. Sometimes God removes what you asked for to give you what you truly need. Trust the process. Trust the delay. Trust the silence. Because God's plan is never late, and it's always better than yours.